So if you're anything like me, take a look at the shelf of any pet food store. It can be daunting. There are so many products that fill so many different needs. How do you know which product is the right one for your pet? As you're looking past the shelf, don't stop without taking a look at Zamzows Pro-Sport. There's a really fun story here about why this product might be the perfect one for you to choose. About a decade ago, some of our customers from Alaska reached out to Jim Zamzow, asking him if he could help with a kidney problem some of the athletic dogs that they worked with in the sled dog racing industry were having. And these kidney problems, the vets were really kind of confused about the cause. They weren't sure if it was a virus or some other things. So Jim flew to Alaska and met with these racers and talked over some of their issues and came up with a solution. And that solution became a part of the product that we call Pro-Sport. In the process of asking questions about what they were feeding, he came to understand that sled dogs, of course, running hard in really cold weather, pulling this sled, burn an incredible amount of calories. And in order for them to make it through this race, the sled mushers, I guess they call them, have developed some tricks. And one of the ones that is commonly used is they make literal meat balls and then freeze them. And as a result, they're eating incredibly high protein diets through this race process. The meat balls are fed to these racing dogs. What happens is the nitrogen that has to be filtered by the kidneys is so high that the dogs begin to feel sore in their kidneys. And you notice when they reach out in a stride, they feel pain. And so they have a tendency to shorten their stride and they become less effective at pulling the sled as their kidneys begin to hurt. And so Dad's solution for them was to increase the fat that they were feeding as opposed to feeding the pure protein. And the balls of fat that they were giving to these dogs provided them with the energy they needed to make it to the next check stop, but didn't have the burden of all the extra protein. This is the one product in our line that is truly protein to fat optimized for dogs. And the fat level is dramatically higher than you would typically see in another food, but it's balanced in relationship to the protein so that an athletic dog, a dog that's working really hard, a hunting dog, for example, or a musher dog, or a dog that's in training doing agility type of things, those animals will do much better on this product because of the protein and fat optimization. We chose porcine, as pork, as a single source protein, as we talked about in some of our other videos, how single source protein can help reduce allergy issues. This is a pork, which is rather unique in the industry, but it also has 20% fat. And so real quietly, in a subtle bag, we have a very high performance product. So if you have a dog that has real high energy needs, that's either thin and just can't seem to put weight on, or who you're working really hard either in the duck blind or chasing birds around in other ways, endurance, that type of thing, I recommend that you give Pro-Sport a try.